What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Revalos. My name is Francis, and I like making videos and sharing my experiences. If you're new to this channel, you'll find videos on everything from travel to the great outdoors to eating. Sometimes all at the same time. Before YouTube, I was on TV. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. My daughter and I are just recovering from being ill. So yeah, I haven't had much time other than watching after her and myself and taking care of stuff for work. I have been working home from a little bit, but today I decided to come in and just get things going. Anyway, I promised you guys a video on Wednesdays, so today's Wednesday and here it is. It's not much, but I thought it was kind of hilarious. I took a look through my archives. This is video of me on TV before YouTube was a thing. So I don't know if you guys remember way back when, Lamb Chops Play Along. Anyway, the producers went to our school, my elementary school, and asked some students to be a part of the TV series. So here are a couple clips of my role in Lamb Chops Play Along. Hope you guys enjoy.
If you're into fun and you love to play.
If you like funny jokes that put you away.
If you like to dance to a slamming sound and you like having lots of friends around.
And if you're one of those kids who lives by the rule that sad is bad and happy is cool.
Ooh, little buddy, you're about to see you're in the very best place that you could be.
Hey, it's Lamb Chops Play Along, where kids come to play along and fun things are all we ever do. Yeah, it's Lamb Chops Play Along.
Come join the kids and play along.
We got a lot of good stuff for you.
So I'm going to tell a story. And all of you at home can join in and share this story with me because all of us are going to play together. In this story, I'm going to leave out a word or two or three. And when I do, I'll look up and you can shout out the missing word along with all the kids here. Okay? Now, in this story of Goldilocks and the three bears, there's a Papa Bear, a Mama Bear,
And a Yogi Bear.
No.
And a baby bear.
Did you get that? Did you say baby bear? Good.
Yeah.
Good, okay. And the three bears live together in the forest in a cute little
Condominium. No. What
What do you mean a condominium?
A condominium is an apartment that you buy.
Well, at any rate, they lived in this house, you know. And one day for breakfast, Mama Bear made some delicious
Pancakes with syrup and
No. What did she make? Porridge. The Mama Bear put the porridge
cereal.
on the table, but it was so hot.
I like pancakes better.
Yeah, well, Papa Bear said, hey, guys, let's go for a walk in the forest while the porridge cools down. And so they did, right? And while they were gone, a little girl who was lost came to the house, and her name was
Goldilocks. No, Goldie Face.
No, not Goldie.
Goldilocks. No, wait a second. Goldie Bagels. No. Goldilocks. Goldilocks. Well, it's close. Locks, bagels.
Okay. She was tired and she was hungry and she walked up to this house and she said,
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll
No, she knocked.
Yeah, long story, sorry.
And when nobody answered Goldie Face's knock, she opened up the door and she walked into the
Story.
No.
Into the house. She walked into the house.
Right. And on the table she saw 3 bowls of
Popcorn. Porridge.
And since she was hungry, she tasted the first bowl of porridge, but it was too
Hot.
Did you get hot? The second bowl of porridge was the opposite of the first. It was too
Cold.
And the third bowl was just...
Rotten.
No, it wasn't rotten. The
It's just right.
Just right. And so you know what she did?
She ate it all up.
You're right. Then Goldilocks walked into the living room, and she saw 3 chairs, and she decided to...
Redecorate.
No. She decided to sit in them. That's right. And the first chair was too
Big.
big, and the second chair was too
Expensive.
No.
Too small.
That's right. Small is the opposite of big.
Oh, yeah.
But Goldilocks sat in the third chair, and it was just
Right.
right.
But she was too happy. Well, eating all that porridge, I'm not surprised.
And she broke the third chair.
She was so heavy, she flattened it into a pancake. And speaking of pancakes...
No. Goldilocks realized that the excitement of eating the porridge and breaking the chair had made her so tired. Oh,
Me too tired. Oh.
and so she decided to take a nap.
Me too, nap.
Yes.
When she's done, I hope she puts the nap back, because it's not nice to take things.
You don't take something when you take a nap. Anyway, in the bedroom, Goldilocks saw 3 beds. The first bed was too hard. And the second bed, what's the opposite of hard?
Too soft.
Soft is the opposite of hard. And the third bed was just right. And Goldilocks fell
In love.
Who did she fall in love with?
With the 3 bears?
They didn't come home yet.
Oh, yeah. I'm napping.
Nothing. Okay. She lay down and she fell asleep. And as soon as she did, who should come home from their walk but the 3
Little pigs.
No.
Bear. No, the 3 billy goat squirrels.
No.
The 3 bears. No, the 3 musketeers.
No. Who came home from the walk?
The bears.
The bears, right. And when they saw their front door open, weren't they surprised? And on the table in the kitchen were the 3 bowls of porridge. And Papa Bear said, "Who's been eating my porridge?" And Mama Bear said,
Who's been eating my porridge?
and the baby bear said, "Somebody's been eating my porridge, and it's all gone. They ate it all up."
Boy, is he lucky. Now he can have pancakes and bacon.
No. They went into the living room and they saw the chairs, and Papa Bear said,
Someone's sitting in my bed.
"You betcha." And Mama Bear said,
Somebody's sitting in my chair.
and Baby Bear said, "Somebody's been sitting in my chair," and he broke it all to pieces. And then the 3 little bears went into the bedroom, and Papa Bear said,
Someone's been sleeping in my bed.
and Mama Bear said,
Someone's been sleeping in my bed.
and Baby Bear said,
Someone's been sleeping in my bed, and there she is. And listen to her snore.
No. Baby Bear said, "There she is." And at that moment, Goldilocks woke up. And she saw the bears. And she didn't know how friendly they were, you know. And so she jumped out of bed, and she ran out of the bedroom, and she ran out of the house, and she ran out of the forest, and I just ran out of the story.
That's it?
Except for the part about happily
Ever after.
I have some friends with me, and I'd like you to know their names. So when I say 3, everybody shout out your name. 1, 2, 3. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Did you shout out your name at home? Well, everybody turn around, take a peek at the camera, and everybody at home, you shout out your name so they know your name. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sharina.
Good, now we know each other. Okay, we're going to do a story. Do you like stories? Can you read? Can you read a little bit?
I could read a little bit.
Could you really?
Just a little bit.
Okay. Well, we're going to do a story, and this is a story that we're going to share. So, sometimes I'll look up, and you kids can just fill in the word that I leave out.
Now, I'm going to do it the best.
No, this is not competition. Everybody's going to do it equally well.
And I'm going to do it more equally well.
Oh, lamb chop. All right. This is the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there lived a lovely girl named Little Red Riding
Boots. Hood.
Boots.
Yeah, no, she had red boots. She had red boots and she was little, so they called her...
Hood. Little Red Riding Hood.
They're right, you know.
Are they?
Yes, they're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Did you get Little Red Riding? Did you know? You're the only one who didn't know.
I like my answer better.
Oh, yeah, you always do. One day her mother said, take a basket of food to your old sick
Piano.
piano.
Yeah, the grand piano is what you call a big piano.
But you don't feed a piano.
Grandmother.
No, this food was for her grandmother. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You're the only one who didn't know that.
I still like my answer better.
Oh, you're such a goof. On the way to her grandmother's, Little Red Riding Hood met a big, bad wolf.
A wolf. And then the wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew down Grandma's house.
no.
Little pig story. Yes, that's a sweet little pig story. I was kidding.
And there are no pigs in the story.
Except for the grandmother who's going to eat all that food.
No. So the wolf asked Little Red Riding Hood, where are you going? And Little Red Riding Hood said, I'm going to visit my sick grandmother. And then the wolf said, what's in that basket? And she said it's filled with all kinds of...
Nintendo games.
No
It's not nice to play with your food.
Well, the wolf said goodbye to Little Red Riding Hood, and since the wolf was hungry and he wanted that food, he ran as fast as he could through the woods to beat Little Red to Grandmother's house. And when he got there, the wolf pounced on Grandma.
Don't hurt me.
I'm not going to hurt you. And he locked Grandma in a closet. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, that's what he did. And then he put on Grandma's nightgown, he put on Grandma's hat, and he climbed into her
High heel shoes.
No. He climbed into her hat. And just then there was a knock on the door. Knock.
That's a knock on the book.
Yes, I know it's a knock on the book. And in walked
Slimer.
No, not Slimer. In walked Little
Red
Riding Hood. And Little Red looked at this person in the bed wearing Grandma's nightgown and Grandma's hat and Grandma's
High heel shoes.
No. And she said, Grandma, what big eyes you have. And the wolf said,
Great new mascara.
no. No, when Little Red said, what big eyes you have, what did the wolf say?
So I could see you, my dear.
The better to see you, my dear. Very good. And,
No, she said great new contact lenses.
no. And then Little Red said, what big ears you have. And the wolf said,
I'll wait to hear you, my dear.
the better way to hear you, my dear. Grandma, said Little Red, what big teeth you have.
The better way to eat you.
No, the wolf said regular checkups and I floss after every meal.
No, the wolf said, the better way to eat you, my dear. And
I wasn't even close, was I?
no, not even close. And the wolf grabbed Little Red, who was screaming, but a passing hunter heard Little Red Riding Hood screaming. What did she scream?
Help, help!
Help! Yes, we got it. And then the hunter chased the wolf away, and they let Grandma out of the closet, and they all lived...
I know. What? They all live together.
No.
No, they all live forever and ever. Or a long time.
They live happily ever after.
Really? They live happily ever after?
Yeah,
That's boring.
that's boring.
Yeah, I thought you had a good ending.
Well, if you wanted to end this story, what would you say?
I would say, please. The end.
We're going to tell a story, and everybody at home, you have a part in this story. The story is about a fox. Now, foxes are in the doggy family. It's called the canine family, but I like to call it the doggy family. And because they're like doggies, foxes make doggy-like sounds. Really. Some go, yip, yip. Some go, woof, woof. Every time I say the word fox, you guys have to make the sound woof, woof. Okay? Okay, let's try it. Once upon a time, there was a fox.
Woof, woof.
Woof, woof. Now, the fox is not the only character in the story. It's the only one I have here. Here's a fox. Aren't they cute? Oh, I love it. But the other character in the story is a little teeny ant. I don't mean your mother's sister. I mean a little buggy ant. Show me how tiny your ant is. Oh, it's teeny. How tiny is yours?
This.
That big. Okay, so every time I talk about an ant, what are you guys going to do? Show me. Yeah, little teeny ant. Okay, and here we go. You got your part? You know it? Okay. Once upon a time, there was a fox. Good. Woof, 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 woof. And the fox was very boastful. He used to brag, "I'm the fastest runner in the whole forest." Now, that annoyed the other animals, as you can imagine. So one day, a little ant came up to the fox and said,
Oh, quit your boasting. You're not so fast. I could beat you in a race any day.
well, the fox was shocked. He said, "How can this little ant beat me in a race?" The other animals were shocked too. And so on the day of the race, they all lined up. Well, the frog, who was going to start the race, said,
Gribbet, gribbet.
that's what frogs say.
He said, Gribbet. I will say 1, 2, 3, go. And that will start the race.
Now, the fox and the little ant lined up. And when the frog had said 1, 2, 3 and got to the go part, the fox started to run. But the little ant jumped onto the tail of the fox. And as the fox ran, the little ant climbed up the tail and across the back and onto the head and down the nose. And when the fox got to the finish line, the little ant jumped off the nose and onto the finish line and looked up at the fox. Woof, woof. Did you remember that woof, woof? And he said,
Where have you been? I've been waiting for you for 5 minutes.
well, the fox was shocked. He did not know how the little ant had beaten him in a race. And the other animals who knew never told the fox. And we're not going to tell either, are we?
So after watching some of that, to me it's a little bit cringy, but hey, that's where I came from. That's what I used to do. That was the closest I got to TV, so I remember after filming this with the school and the producers of Shari Lois's Lamb Chops Play Along, my mom and my grandma, they had a VCR, but I don't think it had like scheduled recordings. So we would sit there and wait for the episodes to come on, then hit record. And we would hope that the ones that I was on were airing that day. We never really knew for sure. Versus now, on YouTube, I can literally go find the episode. I can find what season it was, and yeah. So all these episodes are from season 1. I never became famous. I never became a child star or anything like that. But I just thought this was a cool experience to have when I was younger. But anyway, shout out to my parents, especially my mom and my grandma, for supporting me throughout all of that. Anyway, guys, sorry to keep it so short. But if you like that video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Then that bell icon for more notifications from the Revalos. I will get you a great video next week, promise. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.